So we wanted to do like in our segments, do like a get to know so people will like know us, know why we are who we are. Like I feel like experiences make you who you are. Good and bad.
Ooh, I'm just reading over these questions.
Actually, the bad experiences make you more so who you are than the good ones. So yeah. You want me to ask you this first question? I'm gonna ask you this.
You gonna wait a minute? Why I gotta be first?
I'll answer it.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah. Go with me because I'm fast with this first one. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. So the first question is: have you ever fumbled a good man?
Okay. So that made my hands start. My hands got moist instantly. So I just want to say, when I was dating, I feel like all my dating phases, I was going through a life phase. I feel like I searching for identity. So if I was in my younger age, I wanted to date bad boys. And I don't know why. I hate that for myself.
It's not a bad thing. We all went through that. Yeah. I feel like we all have.
Mine lasted a little longer than it should have, as my mom said. But I really didn't give good guys a chance because I was so stuck on
that rough and ragged.
I wanted roughnecks. Like if you wasn't rough, like if you didn't grow up in the and I hate to say this, so please don't judge me by anything that I say because I am no longer this person. But yeah, I liked guys who grew up in the projects, who have been through life, like who carry guns. Like, I don't know why that made me feel safe when I was in danger. I don't know about all that now. I know, exactly. Like, who was I? I'm a girl from Dixon County.
Yeah, that's why you wasn't used to that.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm like, I need somebody from the city who's a roughneck. Like, that is the type of guy that I wanted. So, like, when good guys would approach me, like, I didn't want to date them because I'm like, oh, he's a square.
Or maybe you didn't know how to deal with that at that time.
Yeah, no, I didn't because I was very immature and was chasing the wrong people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did fumble this guy. He seemed really nice. He was very into me. Very handsome, had a good job, a career, no kids at the time, and I was just focused on the bad boys. Yeah, the girls, if you're searching for your identity, focus on that before you start dating. Find out who you are before you
gotta know yourself.
Yeah, that is my advice on that. Okay, Tia, have you ever fumbled a good man?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about it.
So I'm going to get real raw and rugged here.
That's all we got.
I won't name names, but if anybody knows me, they'll know who I'm talking about. I absolutely 100% fumbled my last relationship.
Okay.
No cheating involved. I will say that. I didn't cheat because I don't cheat, not unless we'll get to that later. But no cheating. But I fumbled that. That was 100% me. He is a wonderful man. Would have given me anything that I ever asked for. Everything.
Yeah, no, sister.
But I fumbled that. And I learned a lot through that. A lot. Miriam, you helped me with that.
Right. But you are acknowledging it.
Yeah, no, I acknowledge. It was me.
Step, yeah.
It was all me. I can't put anything on him. It was all me. So, yeah. I definitely have fumbled. Wish I could take it back. I do. But what's done is done. Right. We're in a better place now. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Well, progress. Small steps. Yeah. My mindset changed as I got older, so I don't deal with roughnecks anymore.
No, I'm too over that. Like,
yeah, I don't want to be running.
I did that in my, I say thugs. I had Dixon County thugs, so I don't even know if they count.
I went like outside of
See,
Dixon
I
County.
never had a real like
A real thug.
a real thug.
Yeah.
Dixon County thugs are different than real thugs.
I was getting my windows busted out, and
No, I was the one
was-
busting out windows.
oh my god, I would never bust out anybody's windows just because of what I went through, and that was twice. It really hurt me, and I was broke back then. So, do you know how much it costs to replace a windshield when you're broke? It was like my whole check. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I
you was a window buster,
girl,
Jasmine Sullivan.
Jasmine Sullivan, window busting, tire
was thinking
slashing,
about you.
which will lead into our next question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What stupid thing have you ever done for a man?
Oh man. Okay. And this is a judgment-free zone, so don't come on here watching this and be like, "Did you see?" Yes. Okay. I know, Mom. Don't judge either. The stupidest thing that I've ever done for a man was put his furniture in my name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got him some furniture because he didn't have credit. And then I ended up paying for it. Yeah.
I top you.
You
on
top that?
Oh, I do.
Okay. Okay. What's yours?
The stupidest thing I ever done for a man, I got two.
Oh.
I got two of them mugs. So the first one, I bought a whole Suburban for somebody.
A whole car.
A whole car in my name.
Just
He
like
didn't pay
you.
a fucking dime.
His weenie must have been good.
At the time, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's expensive.
But you know what? It was, but as I look back on it,
It wasn't.
It wasn't even worth it.
Whenever you develop into a growner woman, you realize that what stigmatized you back then would not do anything for you now.
So yeah, I did. I bought a whole car for him, and while he had the whole car that I bought from him, riding other bitches around in it.
Huh? What?
Oh yeah, yeah. I had one.
I like that laugh. It was deep. That meant it was from the spirit. She felt that.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna be funky or funny. I don't know what it was. Maybe she didn't even realize what she was doing, but left a whole bag of her clothes in a car that I'm paying for. Maybe she didn't know I was paying for it. I'll go with that. I'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, she probably didn't know.
But
Because I'm
if
sure
anybody
he was
knows-
driving it around like he bought it.
No, she better not. No, I ain't gonna say that. If she did, she did. But yeah, left a whole bag of clothes in there. So, maybe.
But you know, women are sneaky like that. Women will go to a man's house, even if she doesn't know that he might be dating other people. A woman will leave the smallest thing in a man's house. I was talking to this guy, and me and my friend at the time, we used to call this girl that he was probably seeing, we used to call her hair clump because she would always leave a clump of hair in the toilet or on the floor. I'm like, either she got what's that, alopecia, or she has a really bad wig. I was like, I don't understand what's going on here. Like, why is it always hair? I just stopped talking to him because the other girl you're talking to, she's about to be bald head.
Well, see, me being me, before I say this, I'm reformed and born again. Hallelujah.
We've changed. This is judgment free. We're talking about the past, you guys.
Well, yeah, when I found that bag, with the help of, I will name this person, Bad Mike, Sharon Daniel.
Sharon, this is the messy part that you've been looking for.
Yeah, I took that whole bag of clothes out. And I cut every last piece of them up.
You cut the clothes?
I cut her clothes. She had makeup in the bag. I mushed it all up and dumped it in the bag.
Oh my god.
Then after
You know how expensive makeup was, and even back then, makeup was always more expensive.
and after I was done, I took the bag and set it on the front porch.
Oh my! You knew who it was.
I knew exactly who it was.
Oh my gosh! I see. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm not well put together.
Yeah, I knew exactly who it was. Now, I said I had to.
Okay.
My
I'm
second
scared
one-
of the other one.
Getting a man's name tattooed on you.
And I've never done that.
I did. It's covered now.
That's what I was about to say. Do you still have it?
Hell no. That guy.
My thing is, if you get a man's name tattooed on you, okay, cool, you were in love.
I wasn't in love. I was not in love.
Or in lust.
I was
or
in
whatever.
stupid.
That I'll take that. But if you go and start a yearbook on your body of names, that's where my problem starts. Because first you started with Daniel, then you got Mike, then you got Tim, and you are just steady covering this up. It's like, how many butterflies? Like, you're turning into a butterfly garden at this point.
Mm-hmm. I learned my lesson the first time. The only other names I got on me are my kids.
Yeah, I've never liked a man enough to get his name. I know I've always said it. Oh yeah, baby, I'll get your name. No.
In this one, he didn't even ask me to do it. It wasn't even a discussion. I was just stupid and went and done it.
Oh yeah, no, why?
Because I was stupid.
Text me this person's name.
We'll talk. We've talked before, but
okay. Because I want to know. Because this is nosy time. So, have you ever cheated?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I have a rule about my cheating.
Okay. What's this rule?
Mama, Gina, my kids, if y'all watching this, plug your ears.
Parental and children advisory.
How am I going to put this? If the D ain't no good, I will cheat on you.
I'll say this for y'all. If the dick is not good, she will cheat. Okay.
I will. 100%.
Yeah.
I will step the fuck out real fast.
Is it effort into pleasing you or just the physical penis being not great?
All of it.
Okay. She said, hey.
All of
She's
it.
out either way. No, I get that.
That is my rule. I'm not a cheater by nature. I am a monogamous person. Mm-hmm. But if we get into this monogamy and you don't perform,
is this
I'll
after
stay with you.
You've had conversations like, hey, you might be able to fix it.
No, that's a problem.
Okay,
She
doesn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I think cheating might hurt a little.
But
worse.
they don't know that I cheated.
Okay, so you're good with. Okay.
They don't know I cheated. But there was somebody else that had to pick up your slack.
Okay. So yes, I've cheated also. I used to date terrible people. I'm sure we all have a list of terrible men that we've dated. But they were like terrible cheaters. And I'm just like, if you're going to cheat on me, you need to be great at doing it. Like, because I could figure out somebody was cheating like really fast. So I just feel like I developed great ways of cheating from dating bad men that always got caught. So I would say that I was a habitual cheater. Oh my. Sadly.
Damn, Misha.
I'm so sorry. Nobody that I dated, don't think I cheated on everybody, because I did not. I'm not saying that, but I mean, none of those relationships back then were like serious. I was young. I did not care, and they did not care. We were young. We shouldn't even been dating anyways. But I would say my engagement taught me how to be monogamous. And I do want to thank my ex-fiance for showing me the value of monogamy, because I didn't know what it was, or didn't value it, or didn't even care about a person enough to even want to be monogamous to them.
Really?
Yeah. I don't feel like, and my dating history is trash, so I hope nobody looks at me like, oh my gosh,
I will say
she's a cheater.
my whole dating history is not trash.
Yeah.
Only a portion of it.
My
younger portion.
Yeah, my portion is big, because I just, after the window buster, I just went on a find myself, do what I want to do spree. And that's what we were talking about in the Father's Day thing, like a hoe face. Like, I did what I wanted to do. Like, I wasn't worried about anybody's feelings. But yeah, once I realized what I wanted out of life and I started focusing in more on myself, and then I did meet my ex-fiance, that opened up a new window for me to mature.
Okay.
And with maturity came monogamy.
Okay.
So, yeah. I was immature back then. Now I'm a grown woman. Still working. So, how did you handle being cheated on?
Not well.
Like, where were you? What did you do?
So somebody, who was it? I wouldn't say Erica Weaver gave me the name Mrs. Headbuster.
Oh my God. So Tia used to be a little scrappy if no one knew.
I did.
I didn't know.
And that's how I handled being cheated on, was the dumb way. I went after the females.
Oh no.
I went after the females wanting to beat them up. And I did a few of them.
Okay.
And I say a few because in my younger dating days, I feel like every person that I was with cheated on me. And there's no feel like, I know they did.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, my relationships prior, when I was younger, was trash. Like, all of them were trash. They didn't obviously care about me. And I obviously didn't care enough about myself because I didn't move around fast enough. So, but I mean, I feel like everybody grows through that.
Yeah, but I did. I went after the females. Like, it is crazy. It's one, and what's crazy throughout all of my Mrs. Headbuster days, or me fighting these ignorant bitches over a no good nigga, I'll just say that, is one of the females, I had to bust their head twice over two different ones.
Oh, now see, that's small town dating.
Two different people. And one of them, I ain't gonna say a name, but if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. My first baby daddy, trash. And somebody else, the same woman or girl, little girl, whatever she was, I had to show up at her house multiple times on two different people.
Oh my goodness. So I've never fought physically over a man.
Don't.
Yeah,
don't do it.
I've never went after the woman. My thing was, when I got cheated on, I just always felt like the women that they cheated on me with, like, they
I know where you're going.
Wanted to be my friend afterwards.
Oh no, we're not going to the same place. What I was going to say was,
she's like, oh no, what, they were ugly?
Like, don't get me wrong, I am not a supermodel. I am not, and back then, I was heavier. I'm not, but I ain't ugly.
Yeah.
So the people that I would get cheated on, they would cheat on me with,
they were just like,
they were just like, they were trash.
Hey.
I won't say all of them was trash, but 85% of them was trash. And that made me, like, look at myself and like, okay, what's wrong with you? But really, there was nothing wrong with me.
I mean, it's not you. I mean, they just, men.
And as I got older, I realized that it was nothing wrong with me. It was the person.
Yeah.
But still, if you gonna cheat on me, like, let it be something. Have a little something. Look like a little something.
I just need to, hold on. Let me correct what I say by best friend. So I'll say, like, the girls would always, like, message me, because I would leave the guy after I found out that he was cheating or whatever. Mm-hmm. But then, like, the girls would, like, stalk me on social media.
So you're smart. You left him after they cheated with you.
I'm back.
Oh, well, I was going to say I stayed.
Yeah.
And got more.
Oh, no. Yeah. I left to give him time to miss me, to beg me back.
I never left.
But, like, the girls would, like, start stalking me afterwards. And I never understood that.
See, the good thing about me is back in that day there was no social media.
Yeah. I
So
started dating during MySpace era.
So there was no social media for anybody to stalk.
Yeah.
I probably would have been the stalker since
You were going after the girls. Yeah. Probably a good thing. The girls that they were cheating on, I feel like we were all young. And they weren't going anywhere in life. And I feel like half of the girls that they cheated on me with, they still aren't anywhere in life. But they are kicking themselves in the shin.
One thing I can say about me and 95, I'm not going to give it 100 because it's one that I don't fool with. But me and 95% of my exes, and I say exes, I don't mean like, I hadn't had a lot of boyfriends, so I don't want it.
You know, people would hear that and be like, God damn, she out here dating like 50 men.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. Yeah. Nothing like that. But 95% of my exes, we are super cool now. Like,
I always
the best
say,
of friends.
Every man that ever loved me still does.
Yes.
Regardless if they are married, if they are dating,
yep,
if they are single. Like, I feel like, and that's probably why my engagement got messed up, because I feel like once I love somebody, like, I feel like that person should be in my life forever, simply because at one point in time, like, I did love you. Like, we don't have to be best friends. I don't have to talk to you every day, but if I see you out, I want to know how you are, how your family is, so on and so forth. But that was a problem for my ex. And I didn't at the time know how to separate myself from my past or past people, because I always felt like if you were there at a point in time, you helped mold me into the person that I am. So if I need to reach back to check on you, how are you, blah, 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 I feel like I should be able to do that.
And that's what I can say with my last relationship. There was none of that. None of that at all. Like, if I was friends with somebody or if I talked to somebody, like, you knew about it. Yeah,
because I'm an open book.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't no sneaky type shit. Like
no,
that.
Exactly.
But there was not. But he didn't have a problem with it like yours did.
Yes.
There was not a problem with it. So yeah, but 95% we are cool. We will text every now and then. How you doing?
How your mom and them?
Yeah, how's life?
Yeah,
but with no strings, nothing. I
will never reach back to.
I will go back to that 95. Let me bump that up. 98% of them I don't want back.
Yeah. Okay. I could go with like 99.
I probably could do 99 too.
I can't.
There's only one I would want back at this point.
I feel like everything happened for a reason.
Absolutely.
You were in my life at that time, and I appreciate you for teaching me the lessons and helping me grow past you. Yeah,
and not to down that other, like I said, 98, 99%.
Not
to down that other 2 to 1. I mean, that other 99 or 98% going back. Not to down them,
no,
but it's
good people.
Good, yeah. Like, a lot of them are good people, but I don't want to be with you like that. We don't have that connection anymore.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of my exes would always reach back or forward, because I feel like I was over here. But yeah, I feel like they would always reach back even after they moved on, had kids with whomever, married whomever, dated whomever. Like, I still feel like they would always reach back just to see if I would go. Not gonna lie, sometimes I did. But too. Not all the time. But you learn from those mistakes. Never went back after that.
I have doubled back.
What do they call spin the block?
Spin the block. I spent the block on them.
Spent the block and with my spin a night bag. But then you just gotta.
You gotta.
It don't be hitting the same.
With me, look, I had to praise the Lord and ask Him, remove me from this.
Oh my gosh, I have two. I feel like that's a topic in itself.
Remove me from this because I know it ain't right.
Whenever you are addicted to somebody, whew,
that's another topic in itself.
Topic. Yeah,
we need to table that and note that.
But we need somebody to come on here and talk. No filter, no hold back. Like, you gotta be raw and real and ready. Judgment free zone. And don't take this episode and be like, we just been clapping everybody that we walk past.
Absolutely not.
But you know,
I'm probably the hardest person to talk to because
I'm shy. I'm not gonna talk to you.
It ain't even that I'm shy. I'm just very selective in what I do.
I don't really date like that. Honestly.
So I am the hardest person to try to talk to because in the beginning, yes, I will be really rude.
Yeah, I don't like the talking stage. What are you doing? Don't text me that. If you ain't making plans, what are we doing?
But yeah, we need to table that because that's
we're tabling that.
Remember it because my memory's bad.
I think I just forgot, but I'm gonna write.
We'll go back and watch it and figure it out.
There we got it. So, thank y'all for joining us on our 6-month recap. We hope that you all have enjoyed Not Your Cup of Tea as much as we have. Yeah.
And the episode review that we went over, if you guys have not watched any of those, please go back and watch them.
Yes.
Because there's some good episodes. And no lie, we need to get our engagement up.
Yes.
So go back and watch them and give us your feedback on it. Or not even that, or not just that, but anything you would like to hear us talk about, give us ideas.
Yep. We are open, honest. If you want to join, not
Wait
anybody.
a minute. Not everybody.
Yeah. We need you to have some substance.
Yeah, we don't want you to come on just because you want to be on. We need you to come on with a good topic and good meat around your topic.
Feedback. We want meat and fixings.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, until next time, Not Your Cup of Tea with Aisha
and Tia. Peace out.